I'm glad to see the first user of our device in all over the world.
Yeah, it seems like from the posts, it's happening more and more all over the place. People are, even a dermatologist I saw is using it on her patients.
You're living in Sunny Valley, yes, in California?
I live in the Bay Area.
Oh, Bay Area.
Bay Area, about 20 minutes from San Francisco.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Could you tell about your state and your city?
Oh, California is the best place. I couldn't imagine being born and raised anywhere else, because people come here from all over the world to visit, and I live here. San Francisco is a very fun place.
Oh,
but
really?
recently, since the pandemic, it's getting really bad. There's a lot of crime.
Oh.
And a lot of tourists aren't coming anymore because of the pandemic too, also.
Have you ever seen snow?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Lots of snow. It's actually, a few years ago, it snowed here, just a tiny little bit. And then we have a mountain nearby called Mount Diablo. And it's over 4,000, 5,000 feet. So if it gets cold enough, we get snow on the top of that mountain.
Oh,
Someday,
really?
if I can take a picture, I'll take a picture of that and share that with everyone. But yeah, the weather has to be really cold, and then you have the rain. But yeah, the snow is less than 2 hours from here. You can drive north, or you can drive east. Lake Tahoe is about 3.5 hours, but the snow is much closer, a couple hours away. And then you can drive up towards the Gold Country.
Oh.
And it's beautiful up there. Beautiful.
Yes. And what are you doing now? What is your hobbies?
Since the pandemic, nothing. Just staying home, staying safe. We haven't traveled much in 2 years now. I've driven to San Diego to visit family, and we've driven to LA. And besides that, not much. It's been very, very quiet. I'm looking forward to all of this, getting better so we can travel again. I would like to drive around the United States more and see the national parks. There's so much, stuff I haven't seen. I've been to a bunch of places, but I still have things to do.
You are a traveler, yes?
Yes, yeah. We used to go to Mexico every summer, end of June, beginning of July for a week or so. And then other places, different times of the year. Thanksgiving's a good time to travel. When it's cold here, it's warm somewhere else. Not with this COVID.
Yes, you have a very interesting life. And but how was the meeting with your diagnosis with your melanoma?
Oh, I haven't been to see my oncologist since I'd have to look in my records, but it'll be almost a year in March or April, and I will have another scan sometimes this summer. Since I've been clear for 6 years and there's been no sign of the melanoma, they've made my scans so they're over a year apart. I think the next one was going to be about 1.5 years. So I've been very fortunate in that respect that they found stuff before, but it was all false alarms. So I ended up going back for another scan, more radiation 3 months later, to see if it was there or not. And so she's concerned about how much radiation I've, got over the last 6 years with all the scans. So now they're, giving my body more time to in between them.
Really? Is this diagnosis popular in California?
Oh yeah, no, I actually have talked to my oncologist before, and she's not even treating anyone else right now with melanoma. And in the area here in the Bay Area, I know of one other person that has it, but really, I know it happens a lot in California because of the tanning beds and everything. But I'm not aware of that many people right here in this area. But I know, yes, I think it was somewhere in the range of 15 to 20,000 people this year, probably.
Social advertising, for example, billboards where says you need to use sunscreen and you need sunbaths at a certain time. Do you have this social advertising in California?
Down in Southern California, I've seen stuff like that before. And more I recognized on the news programs and, people speaking out about it. And it really, since, I was diagnosed with the disease, I've seen so much more awareness taking place, people talking about it, them mentioning that May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, that kind of thing. So yes, I believe that's growing, and I'm, working on it myself also, trying to let people know. I was actually going to see if I could get a banner, because for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, they put a banner up in front of the hospital. So why not put a banner up for Skin Cancer Awareness Month to get a skin check? Maybe the dermatologist would think that was too much work for them.
What do you think? How important to tell and share the stories of melanoma warrior with other people in over the world?
I just think it's important. It's such an easy disease to prevent, and that's the key. Letting people know at a young age, teaching your children, not letting them get sunburned, those kind of things. And if we can make more people aware, which we're doing, I think, it's going to make a difference eventually. But the way the UV rays are and everything too, it's, going against us.
Yes. And can you give us some advice how to keep yourself safe from skin cancer?
Personally, I have my UV shirt on. I wear it all the time, long sleeves.
Yes, yes.
I have my big hat, sunscreen all over the face, the top of the hands, and then the rest of my body is completely covered. So the most important thing is covering up, protecting, staying in the shade, and wearing sunscreen. And from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. is when the UV rays are strongest, right?
Yeah, yes.
You need to protect yourself the most.
And I think I need to visit the doctor. Yes.
Oh yes, the skin check every year. I'm gonna be signing up for mine very soon. I don't like to go when the weather's too cold. Wait till it warms up a little bit.
Yes. How do you think? How often need to take skin? How often need check skin?
For me, because my melanoma was caused by radiation in the sun, just once a year.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, my moles have not changed. I've used the NOTA and they've taken pictures of them. So I'm a rare case.
Oh.
It was right here on the back of my ear.
Yeah.
And it was never discovered because it was back there where no one could see it. And by the time it started bothering me, it had really progressed. And I could feel the two lumps in my neck of the two tumors, because one was in my main lymph node of my neck and the other one was right up here underneath my ear. The doctor said there was a fatty lymph node and a cyst. He just knew, right? And he didn't really know. And so I hurt my back playing tennis and had to go get an MRI because I had bulged the disc. And that's when they found the two tumors. By accident. Lucky me.
Yes, you're lucky.
Yeah.
I wish you will be every time lucky.
Oh yes, I count myself very fortunate, that I've met all of you people, in the melanoma community and the NOTA team. Yeah. And it really does. It makes a big difference, give you purpose. It helps. It really does.
Yes, I want to say thank you for your believing in us, your support in our project, and how when we watched your video review, team were very happy.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Very excited.
yes,
Yeah, I still am. I mean, if we can really show how well this works, that's just going to make it more popular and more people are going to want them.
So I want to thank you for your time, for
Okay,
your
thank you
story.
for visiting with me.
Yes, and I wish you health and enjoy.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I've been getting better every year, you know, since the beginning and all my issues, but life is good.